for you though. Like, where do you spend your time getting this information from?
What do you mean? I don't
The
go to Fox
information
News.
that would
Media
lead you
daddy.
to say
That's where she
something
gets it from.
I'm
ridiculous
sorry, my
like
media
Donald Trump.
daddy. Is that what you said? My media daddy.
I said mainstream media daddy. That's where you get all of the information.
If you would come on a
Okay,
live
and
like
you
this
go
and
to
you
your
would make a
orange daddy.
statement,
You go to your orange
if
daddy
you would
and
come
you
on a live
choke
like
on
this,
it.
Gen X, and you would make a
Millie,
statement
you
like
choke
Donald
on your
Trump
orange
dropped
daddy.
charges against people when he didn't, I'm just
He
curious where you're
did.
getting that information from. How is
That is
Donald Trump going to
facts.
drop charges that are state charges? How
Because
does
he's
the
a fucking
president do that?
president.
He
They all
can't
kiss his
give a
ass.
state
They all
pardon,
kiss his
dummy.
ass. They
He
all
can't
kiss
give
his
a
ass.
state pardon.
You can only do.
Oh my god.
The
They all kiss his
president
ass.
cannot
Yes,
pardon
they
people
do.
on state
Only
I
charges.
need to know where you're getting your information from.
Oh my
Because
God.
I need to
I'm
go
getting it from
spend
your
some time
fucking
over there just to
asshole.
find out.
Jen, the
Base
president
Gen X.
cannot pardon people for state charges.
He already did.
No, you can't do that. You
Only the
cannot
governor can do
pardon-
state.
It doesn't matter.
Oh my
Only
God.
the governor can do
Yes, it
state.
does. It does, though. It
Oh
does.
my God,
matter.
it so matters.
Matters so much. It's huge.
I think it's so important to have people like
You guys
Jen
all
on
have
panels
an
like
orange
this
all over
because
your
we
fucking
because
mouth.
we
It's okay.
we get to see firsthand just how ill-equipped the left is to deal with
Yeah.
reality.
Okay. Sure.
True. Wait, just Patriot, do you
Real
think
quick, hold on,
anthropogenic climate
Scratch.
change?
One
Do you
second,
think
one second.
anthropogenic climate
One
change
second,
exists, Patriot?
Scratch. One second.
Wait, I didn't
Gen
realize
X,
you were talking. Wait,
hold
why
on.
are you interrupting
Take
black
a
men
seat,
now?
Scratch.
God.
Yeah, I'll interrupt
Whoa,
you
you
because
play
I'm
a
a woman.
race
I have
card
more
like that
points than
shit,
you, and
dude?
I'm a person of color because
Okay.
the
So
black
help
people
me
are
God.
around, so-
Millie, you're also
I
Fine.
don't tolerate. I don't tolerate. I don't
Didn't
tolerate
you do
racism
this
from
last
anybody,
night
bro.
already? I
I'm
mean,
just fucking with y'all.
seriously,
Okay.
like, dude.
All right.
Okay, real quick.
I don't listen to fucking
Gen
Terry
X.
or Dean or any of them. No.
Hey, Gen X. How much can
Millie,
I pay you?
I don't care what you have.
Hang
to
on,
Hold on,
hang
let
on,
her speak,
Gen X.
Oh, let her
Jen.
speak.
Come
Gen
on.
X.
What?
Gen X.
What?
How much can I pay you on OnlyFans to choke on Orange Daddy?
$1 million, bitch.
All right, I'll get a GoFundMe going.
Okay, great. You are such a fucking
The problem,
TMX
Millie, is that
Tuesday. Like,
nobody
honestly.
really wants to see that.
Y-
Like nobody wants
the
to pay
fact
to
that you
see
get
that
off on being a
at
villain
all.
is so funny to me. Like you are like
She's a
weird
villain.
Told me to go
cartoon
choke
villain.
on Orange Daddy.
You're
You
a
literally
weird
said
Put
that
some
5
donators in
seconds
the
cartoon
chat.
villain. You're a weird cartoon villain.
Jen,
Scratch, you were going to
Jen,
ask
you
me a
think the
question. What
president
was it?
gives
I don't know if
state
I can
pardon?
listen to Gen X that
Patriot,
much
do you
longer.
believe in anthropogenic climate change?
Oh shit! Here we go.
Here we go.
I'm just wondering.
Dude.
You said the
okay.
left wasn't ready to acknowledge reality, so I'm
Do
wondering
I
if they're
do
not
I
ready to
believe
acknowledge
that
his scientific
man?
reality.
Do I believe that man is driving climate change? Is that your question?
Yeah.
No.
Do you believe in evolution?
Oh my Lord.
For fuck's sake, you guys. I
Do you-
think I might. Like,
Evolution or
shit.
adaptation?
Evolution.
I'm going to
Yeah.
bed. I have to get up in the morning.
So
I know you think I
evolution
don't
for
have a
what
job, but I
purpose?
do.
I believe you have a
You
job.
believe in the theory?
Jen,
Do you believe in
nobody
the theory of evolution starting from abiogenesis?
No, and nobody in their right mind believes in that anymore. You
Okay,
realize that
just
that
making
theory
sure.
has been
Okay, so
completely
Serial
scientific
it's been
reality
completely
science so far.
ignored
Okay,
for
we're
about
on a good
20
track.
years now.
Do you acknowledge that? Do you acknowledge that there
Is this a
wasn't
fucking
that there wasn't
interrogation?
sufficient
What's
voter
going on?
fraud in the 2020
Loki
election?
feels like it,
How
doesn't
many
it?
Scratch, hey,
topics
Scratch.
are we going
I'm just wondering
Scratch,
how
if you, Scratch,
many
if you,
reality
Scratch,
you
if you
can
ever
God.
heard,
Pivoting.
Okay.
Scratch,
Pivoting.
answer a
That's
question
a lot
for
of
me,
years.
Scratch.
Irritating.
Scratch, answer
Look,
one
here's the thing,
simple
Millie,
question
I'm going
for
to tell
me.
you
Ask
what,
a question.
Millie, I
I
100%
don't know if you
believe
can
in
get
the
a word
What
in.
question do you have, Serial?
Shit.
Yeah, it's for the older millennial.
Told you.
Oh, so help me
Great,
God.
go
right?
ahead. Go ahead, please. It'll cut down on Scratch's interrogation. Go ahead.
Yeah, great. Scratch was cooking, Loki, but
Oh, I
it's a
was.
question
totally
for you,
cooking.
older millennial. Why do you have a? Yeah, why do
Dude,
you
7
want
CR,
people?
dude.
Come on. Get it out.
Yeah, why do you want
It's a
people with
different
mental
today,
disabilities
Junior.
to
Get it
jump
out.
out? Okay, please don't make fun of me. I do have
Today?
autism. I do stutter. Why do you want them
Okay.
to jump off of a mountain and be unalived?
Well, if you actually listen to the live,
Oh
I
what
my
did listen to
god.
it.
This
So,
is the same person
again,
from the other
Hold
day.
on,
No,
hold
get
on.
the fuck
So
out of this
again-
Captain Crunch.
So again, as I said, if you actually listen to the live where I said anybody that was willing to vote for Joe Biden after those 4 years has got to have something mentally wrong with them. And those were the people I was Spartan kicking off a mountain.
Yeah, and you're okay with that?
Yes, if you are going to vote for a
Yeah,
guy
that's
who votes
ableist and that's
for America-
gross.
Oh my
And I hope that you're
goodness.
not around any children.
Oh
This
my
person
Lord.
came up the other day just to ask in realness,
Oh,
like,
and Millie, I
why
have a
you're
Sure,
question
trying
thanks
for
to.
you.
thanks for backing me
Lord.
up, dude. But
Yeah,
I'm actually gonna agree with you. I'm actually like making edgy jokes. I don't really care. I think it's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
I definitely think. Here's the thing.
Wait,
if
Millie,
you-
I have a question for
Cereal,
you.
cereal, real quick.
Oh
I just want
no.
you to know.
If it's about her kids, I can promise you, you're
Cereal,
not gonna
just
last
so
very
you
long
know,
up
if
here.
you
I'll put money
if
on
you
it. It's
are
about
offended
Oh
by
my
me,
God.
I put money on it
just
too, Mel's.
cereal. if you are offended by me, I want you to know that was the intention.
Yeah, the language policing shit is dead and gone. I don't know why you guys want to cling on to this. This is a losing argument.
Medley, I have a question for you.
Go with it.
So you know what the USSR is?
Yes,
I
Soviet
would've said
Union.
no. I would have said no.
So yeah, is the Soviet Union and Russia different?
The current Russia now, no,
No, are they the same or are they different?
they're the same. I don't understand.
So,
the
Melody, the reason I
USSR is
asked
a
you this-
deconstruction of the Soviet Union, but it is now not currently the government that is running Russia.
But Medley, the last time I talked to you, you said they were different. No, you don't believe that?
Okay,
For
yeah.
the love of
Can you
Kanye.
get me saying that they were different? When did I ever say that Russia and the USSR were different?
Yeah, when I came up on your panel when you were had a live, you said that they were different, and I just wanted to see if you learned a little bit.
Yeah, proof of
Yeah,
that.
so the USSR that was being ran by communists is not the same government that is currently running Russia. So
No,
they
because
would
all
be
those
different.
communists are now in the
It
Democrat
is.
Party.
It's the same.
True.
Wait.
Democrats
So
are
can
communists.
you show me?
Based.
Can you show me
And
where
fascist.
the Soviet Union is still running it?
And fascist. True.
Yep.
I didn't say that they were
No,
still the Soviet
Serial,
Union.
show
but
me
it's
where the
still
Soviet Union is still running Russia. I'll wait.
Because that's the only way. Because that's the only way it could be the same.
But you act like they're this like totally different things. No, it's the same thing.
They fucking aren't. Like, do you understand what communism is versus capitalism?
Yeah, and communism, the
Can you
people.
define communism for me?
Yeah, where the workers on the means of production.
No, that's socialism.
No, it's not.
That's socialism, dude.
So communism isn't where the workers on the means of production, Millie?
That's not the
It's where-
defining
where the
characteristic
state
of
owns the
communism.
means of production, and the state is ran by the proletariat.
Yes, I understand that by the workers.
You can find that in the
No,
Communist Manifesto.
Yeah, I
chapter
know
two.
that.
No, Serial. That's the distinctive difference between socialism and communism, whereas socialism
Yes.
lays out that the means of production is owned by the people, wherein under communism, the state owns the means of production. Like
Well,
that is a huge no,
it
stop.
can be somewhat
No,
different.
it's not.
No, that's the whole reason why we have definitions, hon.
Serial, these are literally the fucking definitions of each of them. That's because here's the thing: if both of them were the people owning the means of production, they wouldn't have the word fucking communism. They would just call it socialism.
Well,
The reason it's called communism is because it's the state taking possession of the means of production. That's why they're two different things. They are very different things. That's why we have different fucking words for them.
And Older Millennial, I have a question for you.
Communism is a stateless, classless, mindless society. Socialism is the collective ownership of production, the decommodification of goods and services.
Yeah,
Both fucking stupid.
yeah, it's really not. But I have
Those
another
would be
question.
the two
for Older
definitions that
Millennial.
most socialists would accept. You know, you can. There's like there's state
That's
socialism.
actually not true.
You know, but like a state is kind of antithetical to like the
Again,
idea of
they're both fucking stupid systems.
Yeah,
It's what you're missing a key point is it's not the moneyless part, it's capital. The
so
absence of capital.
Older
is
Millennial,
the
I have a
achievement.
question for you.
You're just full of
Can you hear
questions
me?
this evening.
I
We can hear you.
am waiting with bated breath. I'm still waiting.
Well, it was frozen. That's
Okay, I'm
why.
still
It
waiting.
sounds like a skill issue.
You guys think that socialism is bad, correct?
I'm still waiting.
I'm sorry, I have a stutter. I have issues.
I got you.
yeah. Yeah, you don't care about that. You would want me unalive, but that's neither here nor
Cringy.
there.
Assumption and an accusation.
Oh my Lord.
Okay.
Yeah. So
What is your question?
my question is, so you know the slogan for your Daddy Trump,
Hello?
"Make America Great Again."
I do know the slogan "Make America Great Again."
Yeah.
Yep.
So the term "Make America Great Again." When was America ever great?
Well, could be multiple times throughout our history.
Yeah.
Could
When?
be-
Explain it to me.
I was about to, but
yeah.
you were. See,
tell,
look,
tell me.
hold on. You are
There-
you have no problem saying words when you're trying to interrupt, but when you're trying to start a question, you take a while to get fucking going. So if you could just exercise the same control you do before you ask questions, I could be able to finish my fucking answer. So again, as I was saying, it could be multiple times throughout our history. It could be the creation of our nation when we fought against the largest world
Wait.
power.
The creation of our nation. Was everyone equal when the?
No,
Can I let him
you're,
answer
you're
that?
right. You're right, but hold on. I'm sorry. If you're going to call out the U.S. for slavery, please understand that American slavery was for a shorter period of time and less brutal than any other slavery that occurred on the planet.
Wait. So because it was less brutal, that means it was okay.
I didn't say it was.
Did he say
Nobody
that?
said it was
Oh my God.
Did
okay.
he ever say that?
Holy shit, bro!
Are you
here's the thing.
okay?
Like seriously, again, the nation being able
No,
to
you're just not
defeat
making sense, honey. It's not funny. I think we're genuinely concerned about you at this point. It
Yeah,
sounds like
like
you're having like
some
a
serious
moment.
No,
shit.
I just don't understand how Republicans and conservatives can think that America was ever great.
Because here, I
It's
can answer that.
never
We
been
don't.
Wait,
great.
no. Wait, I can answer that for you. Because let me just tell you, you're talking about people not being equal and people not being free. Let me tell you that the only reason in this country that we have equality and freedom for people of all is because of Republicans. Because Democrats
Who's
were the
all
party of
free?
slavery. Democrats were the party of slavery. Democrats were the party of Jim Crow.
Oh
Democrats
my
were the party of
God.
anti-civil
Oh
rights.
my God.
Democrats were the party of segregation. Democrats were the party of all of that. They were the ones who voted for all of that to happen. In fact, there came a point in our nation's history where we tried to take the Democrats' slaves away, and they went to war with us and tried to separate and create their own nation. That is the people. So you're wondering
Older Millennial.
no. So you're wondering how do Republicans do it? The Republican Party was literally created as the anti-slavery movement. And here's the thing I'll add to that, because people want to talk about some bullshit party switch. Here's the funny thing: there is no point in our nation's history where you can look at a
Older
majority of
Millennial. I'm not a
Republicans. There
Democrat.
is no point in our nation's history where you can talk about the majority of Republicans in Congress voting for a law that was viewed as racist. In fact, the only people you can ever see passing laws that were racist, that have ever been considered racist in our history, was Democrats.
Older Millennial. I'm not a Democrat.
Then why did you just make an accusation of Republicans and conservatives?
I did not
being
make
able
an
to right to
accusation of
freedom?
Republicans.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes,
I
you
said, when was America
specifically-
ever great?
You
I did
literally
not bring up
no.
a
Then
party.
you said, why do Republicans and conservatives have this thought?
Then I should have said Democrats too, because I talk about the whole country as a whole.
No,
so
but
we're
again,
saying
it wouldn't
everything.
make
Just
sense.
real quick, Older Millennial. We're saying everything good has come out of like Republicans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you exactly mean by good? Yeah,
Okay,
could you specify?
again, hold on. You applied the word good to it. What I said was I already explained this to you, because you said the word good. My point is that every single act in this country that has been done to create racial inequality or gender equality or anything that's ever been done in the history of this nation has been done by Republicans.
Why would you bring that up if you didn't think that that happening by Republicans?
Because
was good?
that is Republicans making America
Okay.
great.
So why would you bring up an
repeatedly.
action or praise an action if you didn't think it was good? Can you explain that to me real quick? I'm just
What
curious.
what are you talking about?
If you're bringing up an action to praise somebody for it, then you're
Yes.
then
No.
like,
I'm
example,
not.
If I were to say
I-
my
oh
child
my
learned to
God.
ride a bike, I would
Oh
assume
my-
that you
you-
think
what
my
is-
child learned to ride a bike. That is a good
Yes,
thing.
all of this
I'm
is
convinced. We have
All-
Dean
my
on
God.
helium. In
Okay,
this
so
chat
all
right
of-
now.
hold on, wait,
so I was
wait,
just wondering, can you
scratch.
tell me what exactly you mean by
So
good?
all
I'm
of
not
it
really
is
understanding.
good. Again, all of it is good, but I wouldn't define it as just good. I define it more specifically because of the racial injustices that the Republican Party was able to get rid of. I wouldn't just call it good.
Do
I'd
you
want
think
to
racial
tell you.
injustice is good or bad?
Oh my fucking God. Again, all I said was that I wouldn't just call it good. I didn't say I wouldn't call it good. I said I wouldn't just call it good. I would point out the racial injustices that the Republican Party was able to eliminate.
We're just
It
wondering
does not
why you
mean-
think
no,
Republicans
shut
getting rid
the
of racial
fuck up.
injustices
That
are
doesn't mean
good.
I'm saying it's not good.
No, we're just wondering, like, what do you mean by good? Like,
Yeah,
why
we
do you
thought
mean
that
it?
it's 2v1 right now. Are you guys
God.
having a good
You
time?
keep fucking saying good. You keep fucking saying
Yeah,
good.
we're
What do you
wondering
define
I
as
why,
laid out
good?
the
why,
specifics
we're wondering
of
why
the
you think it
bet-
is a morally,
Oh
a
my
morally
God.
good
Am I
action.
being fucking? Am I
Here,
being
Yeah.
controlled?
I'll
I
jump
think so.
in.
Yeah,
I think
there you
so.
go.
It's very pseudo.
It's getting ridiculous.
The
So
pseudo
was
intellectualism
the
is fucking
country-
insane. It's insane.
Was the country great when we drafted 75,000 Americans to end
Wait, I'm
slavery?
sorry, what do you mean by
What do you
great?
mean
by great? I'm sorry.
No.
What
Do
do
you
you
know the
define as
definition?
great?
So
No,
you guys have been
hold
speaking
on,
in
great?
let
hold
let her
Hold
speak,
on. Do
please.
you know the definition of great?
Yeah, what do you mean by great?
Yeah,
Okay, so
You're
why
the
do you
one making the
ask me
claim.
what do I mean by great? What is the definition of great?
You're the one making the claim at us, so it's
Yeah,
on
I don't
you
know,
to
like, what is
provide
your
a definition of great?
God,
That
these
it's
two idiots have
inherently
teamed up.
good. It's better than good.
What do you mean
And
by
I think
good?
it's better than good that we freed the slaves
Okay,
and that the
well, what is-
Republican Party specifically being responsible for freeing the
Millie,
slaves.
did you know that
What do you
slavery
mean
still
by-
happens
what do
in
you-
America?
what do you mean by
You guys
good?
are
I don't
seriously
understand.
still
One-
interrupting her?
one-
Can you give her a
You
second?
Can you
define good
answer
so
the
we can understand what
question
better
without
is good.
asking another question?
This
Please
is a
answer the
troll.
question
This is a
directly.
troll.
Well, we
This is
don't,
out
I
of
don't. I
control.
can't understand your question. Until you
There is
can
absolutely
define
I
it.
don't know how
way.
you don't understand, and
No,
your
no.
response
There is
is, I don't know what great is.
There is absolutely
what
You
do
could
you
just
mean by
like real
great?
quickly, like
No, wait. We got to be real about this.
Silly.
There's absolutely no way this isn't a troll for somebody to say freeing the slaves was great, and then for them to go, "What do you mean by great?" Like, what are we fucking interviewing Bill
could
Clinton?
you please
before
like
Congress?
mental ethically ground your position real quick?
No,
so I
it's
can
no.
Dude,
There's no.
do you
you
spend
don't-
all day on a
you
fucking
shouldn't have to
thesaurus? Like, what are you
explain
doing?
that. Like, here's the thing.
No.
How fucked up in the head are you that
Millie.
when I say freeing the slaves is great, you don't
Thank
just
you, Unrealist,
instantly
because it's
agree
like
with that?
annoying as
Look,
fuck.
as a
'cause,
as a
like,
black
this
man, you
word
can
salad
usually
nonsense.
very much.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Stop playing the
But,
race card. Nobody
Thank
gives
you,
a
Betty.
fuck.
Older
about black.
millennial, stop being racist.
Who
Nobody
said?
gives a
Okay,
fuck.
wait. I'm
Who
sorry.
said
Wait, I'm
anything
sorry.
Older
racist?
Millennial,
You
don't ever
seem
seem
very.
scratch.
I'm
What the fuck are
sorry.
you talking
It's just
about?
you seem very fucking hesitant to answer the question. So, Older Millennial, I'll just ask you directly. Do you think racial injustice is good or bad?
It's bad. That's why the Republicans got rid of it.
Okay, so what do you mean by bad?
I
Scratch, I got a
can't-
question
can't-
for you, man.
How do we
can't-
determine
oh my fucking
good
God.
and
Scratch,
bad?
hold on a
Jesus
second.
Christ.
Hold on a second. Scratch. Who told you that this is an effective debate style?
I'm
Who
just
told
wondering.
you that
Dean and
this,
Parker.
who told
Yeah,
you
what do
that
mean?
this
This
is
is
the
Dean.
way?
Dean and Parker
Give me-
did.
give me
Who told you that
quickly,
this
I
is the
don't-
way to
Yeah.
go
I
into a
understand what you mean by,
conversation?
It's like
to
everything.
actually
Every,
win
like,
people
if
over?
a talking point, you slow up the entire conversation by asking for definitions. Like, it's
Well,
just
we don't
so.
understand,
It's
like,
literally
what
it's literally the
you mean by
definition of
good or bad.
remedial.
Yeah, we're having
It
a
is
hard time.
fucking
There's
hurting
something wrong.
everyone's
Like,
We don't
brain.
understand what
ground
he-
their position before we move on to the conversation.
Yeah, if
You're not moving on. You're
You're
getting tied
Wait,
up.
wait,
So you
wait.
try to pause everything. You try to throw a wrench into the
Can I
fucking
ask
tire.
this?
No, we're trying to.
Unrealist.
we're trying to-
Unrealist.
No,
Sorry,
we're
we're
trying to
not.
meta-
Can I
we're
ask
trying
you don't know
to
what you're talking
meta-ethically
about.
understand their
Scratch.
position.
Scratch.
Unrealist.
What's up?
Let's just cut to the chase. Unrealness. Pull up the definition of great, and then pull up the definition of bad, and then we don't have to ask
And-
silly questions like what we mean by great and bad.
I got you.
What do you
Millie,
mean?
I
Like,
think we need to
this
come to
is
terms
fucking
with your
Millie,
reality.
you're
Millie,
right.
we
No,
have
I
to
was
come to
thinking, like,
terms
wait,
with
Millie,
the
Millie, I wanna
reality
know
that all they're trying
Holy
to
ball,
do
you
is they're
guys
trying
don't
to
understand
distract the
anything I'm
conversation
saying.
because
The word
Kirby's
great is
ass
defined.
kicked.
Scratch, we'll make it really easy. So, wait, do me a favor,
Sorry.
Scratch. Here, I will give you the proper answer. Can you ask me the question again?
Yeah, what do you mean by great?
No. The first question.
For the definition of great?
No. You asked me about racial injustice.
Yeah,
Do
he's
you
asking
think-
is it good
do
or
you think
bad?
real injustice is good or bad?
Define good and bad.
I mean, when I ask you to
Oh,
define
he
good
asked
and
for
bad,
what
I'm
bad
asking
is.
you-
Hold on,
I'm
wait,
asking for you
hold on,
to
wait,
when
wait,
we
hold on,
when we
wait,
ask
wait,
you what
wait,
good or
wait,
bad is,
You
we're
asked
asking you
me.
to we're asking you to
Wait,
normally
you
we're
no,
asking you to normally be
Scratch.
grounded.
Older millennial, be
Scratch,
quiet.
Scratch,
Scratch.
for the love of
So
God,
for
dude, Scratch.
Fuck.
Because you
Scratch,
clearly
stop.
say
Scratch,
something
take a breath.
you're
Breathe.
wonderfully grounded. How
Breathe,
you
breathe,
stop
breathe.
that or
Scratch,
older
Scratch,
millennial,
take a
because
breath.
you might have because
Scratch,
you might be in the
Scratch.
fine
Unreal.
areas
Fuck.
and I might
Scratch,
be
you
a
have to
brick
stop
kid. So
talking.
you might have this
Scratch, you
not
have to stop
necessarily
talking
you,
for a second.
you might be a nurse
No,
Scratch.
No, we
Scratch.
can't hear you. No one's
Scratch. If you don't respect that, if you don't respect what's
of this debate, so could you like
Get the fuck
quickly-
out of my
No,
life,
wait,
dude. You're.
Scratch.
I have to get rid of. I had to get rid of him, dude.
No, the simple thing is that he asked
God,
me, is it good or bad? So we're going off of his definition. So that's why I just asked him define good and bad. But all I did was ask him the same question he's been asking us, and he then lost his mind and wouldn't stop talking.
Millie,
I think we have to come to terms with the fact that the tactic that they use is not designed to actually debate. It's designed to
Yeah.
distract
Oh,
from the
he's
fact
gone.
that they're getting
Bro,
their asses handed
Could you
to
left
them.
this?
Millie,
You
see
guys
that?
ready for
Was Scratch
cringy
in there?
leftists? You guys ready for cringy leftists? Scratch 2.0.
Millie,
Oh, Jesus
Hello?
Christ,
Millie.
that guy was something else.
can I ask you something?
I can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, you can
Before
wait
I
a
do that,
second. I just have to point out the fact that they hosted an entire live on debating me, and if that was your debate tactic, is that what you learned over the last 2 hours that you were figuring out how to debate me, is to ask what the basic definition of English words are and steamrolling? That's fucking pathetic.
I'm gonna be real.
No.
I need the clip. I
That was
need
Millie.
annoying.
When did slavery end?
What do you mean by slavery?
So what I mean by slavery, people
Slavery
working.
never ended.
So Millie, are we going to be?
Well, what do you mean by ended?
Was I the one doing that, Older Millennial?
No,
or was that-
you were his boy. You were his fucking sidekick on that bullshit.
But was I talking like that?
So Rob, look, that was your Batman. So come on, Robin, tell me, what does end mean?
Older Millennial. I was talking to Millie. I want to have a respectful conversation.
No.
I'm going to bring cringy in, so be prepared for this, you guys.
So Millie, when did slavery end? Because slavery is still legal.
Actually, it's a bit of
Hey, I'm gonna
at
go
least.
ahead and drop. I can't take much more of this mindless
He might be better, bro.
anymore.
It might be better. It might not, but
This is
Millie.
insane. I am gonna drop though.
I'm gonna
go to
drop.
bed.
I
Thanks,
can't.
guys.
I'm literally getting a headache behind my eyes. I'm real this. Old Millennial, Millie. Kick ass.
Pleasure.
Love you guys.
Millie, when did slavery
Yeah.
end?
We'll bring in some more.
So technically slavery never ended because you can still be enslaved if you commit a crime. That is legal slavery, but the chattel slavery that we had ended in 1865 with the passing of the 13th Amendment.
I mean, it didn't truly end there because did you know that there were people?
Chattel slavery did end there.
No.
No,
Do
it's
you know what
literally written in
chattel
the
slavery
Constitution,
is?
homeboy.
Chattel slavery is like ownership and selling.
Yeah. Did you know that a lot of
chattel
people in the-
slavery doesn't
Yeah,
exist
Millie,
in America
Millie.
anymore?
Did you know that a lot of people in the South that were responsible for that went over to South America and a bunch of other countries and continued that?
Yeah, but you asked when slavery ended in America.
This is America.
No, it didn't. I just talked about slavery.
Okay.
Not
we
America.
can't.
Well,
We're responsible
slavery
for
still goes on right now in the Middle East.
What?
I mean,
Slavery still goes on right now in the Middle East.
Did I say that's okay?
Nobody said it's
no,
okay.
but if you're at, but
Great.
again, we're discussing America, and then you ask that question, you expect us to reference the world. Like we could point out the million Uyghur Muslims being
No,
enslaved in
but
China.
it's
We could
people that
talk.
were
We could
in
talk about the
America.
slavery all throughout the Middle East. We could talk about slavery in Asia. We could talk about slavery that's still occurring in Africa, slavery that's occurring in South America. But again, we're talking about American issues. Why would we?
those are Americans.
Why would we think that you were referencing world slavery?
No, so it was
Jeff
Americans that did that, right?
No, it wasn't.
It was actually.
Oh my God.
Did you know that?
Oh
Or are you just ignorant?
Oh my God.
I want to listen to cringy. about this,
Based.
Did you guys do this for 2 hours and then come up with that? I mean, how did you host a whole live on this and still manage to have an epic failure of
Millie,
not
why are you
knowing
so
basic
pressed?
English?
Why are you so upset?
Why don't you know English?
So wait, so Millie, do you think some people might have like different ways they arrive
Can
at
I
what is
ask
good and
what
bad?
state you guys received your education in? I just want to make sure which state we have.
Mississippi, shittiest town and shittiest country.
Yeah,
well,
that'll-
state.
that'll-
Fuck.
that'll make you
I am
leftist.
retarded.
Well,
Wait,
words.
Millie,
Yes,
are you gonna
sir.
say because you're more privileged that you might have gotten to go to a better school than other
No,
people?
she's smarter.
I
Oh,
live
than
in
that's
you
not
are.
you
Florida.
that.
Her
I grew up in Florida.
Her education is completely on her. Like she educated the shit
Oh,
out of
you say
herself.
you're more privileged, Millie. That's cool.
Oh, being smarter is privileged.
No, but having the opportunity to go to higher levels
What
of
state?
education.
What state are you from, Cyril?
What state am I from?
Yes.
Hawaii.
We're talking about me
Hawaii.
going to a
Hold on a
charter
second.
school
Hold
in
on
the
a second.
hood as being
Hold on, wait,
privileged. That's
Millie,
just fucking
Millie, hold on a
hilarious.
second. There's a dude who's from Hawaii talking to you about how privileged you are.
Yeah.
Based.
Wow.
Wait. So because you're in Hawaii means you are privileged?
I would love to be that privileged.
So everyone who lives in Hawaii is privileged.
But hold on, but Cyril, define Hawaii.
It is a state in the U.S.
Okay, but define state.
Stop.
What a millennial! What like?
Stop.
You understand how stupid this argument is? This is what we've been
Cyril,
doing for
can
the
I
last
make a
20
really
minutes.
quick point?
Wait,
Millie, can I just ask you a couple questions? When was the Bill of Rights ratified?
me?
No, Millie.
Oh yeah,
Is that 1789?
Millie.
Rights?
Yes.
Probably 1780.
Probably. Wait, you don't know?
I don't know immediately off the top of my head. I can say that I don't know everything all the
He
time.
wasn't privileged enough to get that.
Well, no. Millie, do you know the Fifth Amendment?
The Fifth Amendment, yes, the right to due process, and still that you can have no person shall be deprived of life, liberty, or property without due process of the law.
What about the Fourth?
Not the Ninth.
What about the Ninth? Yeah, what about the Ninth? What's the
What
ninth
is the
one?
Ninth Amendment?
Oh, Millie, I'm questioning
What about
you.
the 27th? Can you tell me what the 27th is?
He's questioning
Millie,
you
I'm
in
not
good
attacking
faith.
you here. I'm
promise.
making a point that
I'm just like I don't know why.
educated
we're-
individuals do not know the answers to this question. I'm proving the fact that this is self-education, not a privileged aspect. This is called work.
Wait. The what's
You
her name?
came in kind of hostile though.
Wait, the versatile.
I was more trying to make a point that most college-educated kids don't even know the answers to these questions, and she didn't have to use Google to answer most of them, and one of them.
The versatile. I have a question for you.
Close.
So,
I don't even.
can we understand that, like in elementary school, middle school, and high school, not everyone has the opportunity to go to the best schools.
We all get the same textbooks.
Can you define? Can you define
The
understand?
people at these best schools, the average person at these best schools couldn't answer those
There's water
questions.
under the
That
bridge, man. I don't take it too
called
seriously. Okay?
self-education.
Wait, Older Millennial, did you just
Very
say that everyone
self-evident.
receives the
The only
same
point I was trying to make.
textbooks? Did you really just say that?
Like, dude, let's be real.
What?
We got to be real about this. We literally have access to every single piece of human knowledge ever in existence at your fingertips.
But not
if you, no, hold on.
We don't want to teach it, all do we?
Hold on a second. If you're stupid in 2025, that is your fault.
Wait, Older Millennial, what about people?
I know, define
wait,
stupid.
wait. Let me. I'm gonna cook right now. What about people with Down? What about people with Down syndrome? What about people with Sanfilippo syndrome?
I don't know what Sanfilippo is. I have no idea what that is. Is that a real syndrome?
I have no idea.
It is. You should go look at it.
Okay,
so here's what's
again,
interesting is that
wait,
OM
Older
is
Millennial is one of the
pro-life.
most ableist people ever.
Obviously,
Yeah, so I don't know how
We don't know
you
all the
can be ableist and be
diseases.
pro-life and want the people who are born with Down syndrome to not be aborted just because they found out that there was a deficiency in the pregnancy.
So no, but Older Millennial said something about people. If people aren't smart or stupid, then it's just their fault, right?
Yes, because you have access to all your knowledge. Obviously,
Yeah. So okay.
Obviously, there are exceptions.
No.
You
did not say that.
Because there are people.
No.
Oh my God. You're right. I should have. The person in the coma, it's their fault. They're not smart. Like there's never any exceptions to it. Every single person. Yeah,
so you might not know everything.
Obviously, yes, but dude, you are not in a coma and you have access to the internet. Anything you want to learn is at your fingertips.
So everything that I have access to is in my fingertips. So
Yes.
in the Vatican, did you know that there are some things that we don't know that they don't want us to know?
Again, you have that is
my hat. Hold on. We have access to everything.
Oh my
Benji,
God.
are you there?
That is everybody.
Vatican out of this.
Is there anybody here in this live that has access to the Vatican archives? No. So you
Hello?
have access to all the same knowledge. Everybody in this
Randy,
live
what
has
happened?
everybody you're talking
Are
to.
you
Scratch.
sure about that?
No, stop.
Hi.
I'm sure there's some secret
Wait,
knowledge
Scratch.
out there
What is
that's hidden in
Millie's
fucking
argument with the
Cheyenne
Senate
Mountain that you can't
parliamentarian?
access, but
There's
you
no
have
argument
access
there.
to
What
It's
about
literally
Asia?
just it's
No,
literally just
Serial,
slop she threw
you
at
have
me that
access
didn't mean
to
anything.
all the same information.
Yeah, because
that
like,
everybody on this
okay,
live
yeah.
does.
Yeah,
Are you
she,
sure
she, she
about
literally
that?
just
Yes,
said,
I'm
"Oh,
positive
they didn't
because you have
receive
the
it, so
internet."
therefore there wasn't a scheme.
So the
thing,
internet teaches you
therefore
everything.
nothing
No, the
illegal
internet
happened."
gives you
Oh my
But
God,
the-
here's the
information.
question,
Every
Scratch.
single
But I
thing
literally,
humanity
but
has
she
ever
knows
learned
I'm talking
that
about
everybody in the
conspiracy,
world
and I
has
clarified
access
it to
to.
her,
Wait,
and I
no.
she
You
repeated
just said
herself to be
everyone
honest,
in the
like,
world has
so you're just not
access
gonna address
to it.
anything I said.
But then I just
It's literally
pointed out
just a
how
slop argument.
there are
Wait,
certain
Scratch.
places in the world
When
we
she
don't
says
have
that, you have to
That
say, okay.
nobody besides
So
a
what
very
did Trump
small
mean
group
when he
of
said
people have
Mike
access
Pence
to, but
needed to do
all
the
the
right
people
thing?
in
What was
this
he implying
live
with that?
have
If
access to all
they
the,
weren't
I'm
trying to go
sorry,
through with
is there
this,
somebody in this live that you're
like,
saying
what?
has access to the
But
fucking
she doesn't.
Vatican
What was the
This
right
is
archives?
not,
thing?
no.
No, but there are
She
people
No,
agrees
it's
that you're
not.
trying to go through
So
something.
everybody,
I don't
when
need
we
to prove
say
that to her.
Millie is more educated than you, it's not privilege. It's because she used the
So what's her
internet
argument?
to educate herself.
She's throwing a slop
Wait,
argument
Millie's
to try and
smarter 'cause
convince
she
the
uses the
audience
internet?
of
That's
something
insane.
when it's nothing to do with what I addressed.
No, Millie's smarter because she put
That's it. It's
work
just a
into
debate
learning
tactic.
things.
That's all it
You
is.
did
Yeah, when
not.
it came to economics, I just bought the
Yeah, because it like
the
it's
actual
so like
writing and the
meaningless.
scripture from
Yes, it is.
Okay,
actual
all right.
Pointed out
economics.
it was meaningless.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's say okay.
like-
Let's say the Senate
So like John Maynard
parliamentarian
Keynes,
didn't get the
Milton
votes. Let's say
Friedman,
this has
Ludwig
significance.
von
Okay,
Mises, Karl Menger.
out of
I went out
all
and
the
just bought
fake
their
claims of
books
election
and I
fraud,
read them.
all
So
the
then
people
I
who
think
told
everyone
Trump
has the
no,
opportunity
all the calls
to
to
go buy
states
buy
begging
those
for more
books.
votes
Yes,
and
you can
investigations,
have a
the DOJ
library
finding
full of
Did
nothing,
you know that
the
books cost
entire
money?
Eastman
Oh
memo,
my God, Serial.
them
You
pressuring
need to
Mike
find
Pence,
money.
the using the violence in
Serial,
January 6th to
Serial,
pressure
I'm gonna
Mike
tell
Pence,
you
all
right
of
now.
that, all of that just suddenly
Serial,
mean
I'm gonna tell
nothing
you
because
right
the
now,
Senate
are you really
parliamentarian
going to
didn't
pretend
receive
to
the
put
votes.
your
Exactly.
Google search
Exactly.
and find
Right, and
the
that's what I
online
say. Millie,
PDF of
it's about
those
it's a
books?
conspiracy
Yes.
charge. It's not about
Okay.
them actually.
I'm illiterate.
And then right, and that's why I brought up, like
I don't
Pence
know the
and
answer.
shit.
Well, that was clear when you didn't know what break meant. So.
But yeah, and then
Audio
they literally,
recordings are for.
they
You plug your
literally
fucking
said,
headphones in and listen to
I'm gonna
it.
tell you.
Okay,
cringe
Millie,
I'm
justice-
sorry.
Millie,
Fuck,
I
you
understand
did
that you're
that
very economically intelligent, but I did want to
Wait,
educate you on
is
some philosophy
Cringy
here.
debating her right
So
now?
yeah, different people have like different
Awesome.
understandings of what
Why
good
is
and
your
bad are
mic
because
so
different
loud?
people have different.
Can you tune your mic down?
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't be louder than me, dog. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Just a little.
Morality is
Just turn it down
subjective,
slightly.
But the definition doesn't
A little
change.
more, a little more.
Morality is not always subjective.
Morality is absolutely subjective. It's a social construct.
Okay, wait. I'm sorry. Just a
Think we
second.
lose-
So,
oh,
do
we
you think
lost
that
you.
do you think that different people have different understandings of what good and bad is?
I think the definition stays the same. So if I were to say, I think
Really?
something's great, and you would understand that I'm giving a positive attribute to something, correct?
Yeah, but we might disagree
Okay.
on like what good and bad is itself. So then,
Well,
like,
yes,
what
morality
good?
is
What? So like,
subjective.
I'm gonna
But
be
that's
real. I'm
the
gonna be
question
real.
like,
that I was
so
asking
so
Scratch.
if so,
Hold on. The context is the question that I asked Scratch was it good? Was it great when we freed the slaves after the Civil
no,
War?
the thing Scratch was fighting on was, is America great? Not was it good
No,
to free
no, no.
slaves?
He asked me. He
No.
asked directly about whether or not freeing the slaves was good or bad.
Yeah, I think it's important to like come to a shared understanding of like what good and bad is.
No,
before
no.
we continue
Exactly
in
like
the debate.
Millie said, we can apply a positive attribute to something we all recognize as positive. We can apply a negative attribute to something we all recognize as negative, and understand what the person is saying without having to have a specific.
Yeah, but like
definition of what good
a
is.
virtue ethicist,
And I gotta be
and a like
real.
divine wait, a virtue ethicist might be
No, I
different
get
than
it.
like
I
a
get.
divine
I
human
get. I get.
theorist.
This is fucking. This is the school of debate by Dean. It's. We are so far from the point that we couldn't see it with a fucking telescope.
Andrew Wilson, get it right.
No, this is definitely not Andrew Wilson. This is straight up Dean shit where we haven't been remotely near an actual fucking point in 20 minutes. Like we've literally spent the last 20 minutes with people asking what good means, or whether something should be good, or whether something should be great. Like absolutely no substance.
It's just philosophy. Do you like do not want to engage in? Do not want to like? Can like do you want
Oh my
do not
God.
want to like actually ground out your own like normative ethical system, or do you just want to like?
Oh my God! you just
Normative
said
ethical system. Where
Did
do you
really
get
just
this
say
stupid
normative
fucking
ethical?
language
This
from?
is this is
Do you
fucking Dean.
again? Do you sit all day on a thesaurus? Is that what you guys do? You sit all day on a
Nope,
thesaurus.
I watch.
You know what? You know
No, I
what?
watch.
Unrealness.
No, I watch
Unrealness.
Andrew
Here's the
Wilson
problem.
like a good boy.
Wait,
don't watch Andrew
Unrealness.
Wilson.
Here's the problem.
What's the name of this
Unrealness, here's the
podcast?
problem. Cringy.
The Crucible.
Oh, actually, I'm
Cringy.
impressed. I'm impressed.
Cringy. Don't you know that there are people out there who don't have access to the sources?
To sources or thorses?
The sources.
Yeah, I guess there are. Everybody's
Okay,
access
so
to the
so
Crucible
what you're
though.
doing is
Crucible's a free podcast
so
on
you're
YouTube. I mean, you
being
can watch
very
it.
so you're being very ableist by talking about having different terms like that.
I love being ableist. I've made so many ableist jokes, and I won't stop making them.
There you go. Good. There, at least we can admit that these cringy leftists are quite cringy.
He did say the R word when he came in earlier.
But he did say
Waste
normative
based.
ethical systems. Like here's the thing: philosophy is fucking stupid. Debate real shit.
What do you mean? Philosophy is definitely not stupid.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so wait. So can you explain? Wait, no, can you explain to me? No, I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have to explain that philosophy is fucking stupid. I'm pretty sure that explains my point.
I might even agree with you. Like metaethics.
No. You're gonna say
definitely not stupid.
something. You're gonna use stupid fucking words combined in stupid fucking.
Do you want to engage in the conversation or
not?
not?
No, not about philosophy. No,
This
I don't.
is like just trying to appear to be like intellectual because
it's pseudo intellectual.
It's so weird.
Scratch. Does 2 + 2 = 4?
No, it actually equals your mom. So.
Okay, well, can you answer a serious question? I can't believe this is what you guys came up with after your 2-hour live on debating me. This is real rich. I mean, you should write a book on how to do this. But anyways, 2 + 2 = 4, right? I mean, we're not going to be like there's a philosophical ideology behind 2 + 2 = 4, right?
I mean, yeah, under second order logic, it does equal.
No.
2
+ 2 = 4.
Order of fucking logic. You realize? Listen, this is just an attempt to sound really smart, but you do not come off that way. I assure you.
Oh my God. I mean, it's
let me ask you a
amazing
question. Let me ask you a question. Is this? Let me ask you a question, Cringy. Is this here? Is this? Let me click it. Let me click this thing. Am I looking at cats? Is this? Are these cats? Please make this. Please overcomplicate this.
Honestly, I don't.
Please
honestly,
overcomplicate.
I don't know. My senses could be.
You could be
I don't
looking
know.
at
My senses could be. My senses could be to see. Yeah, they're cats.
There you go.
Yeah.
He'll say no.
It's just a test.
Yeah, they're cats.
He'll say they're squirrels or something.
Cat.
So I
Shut
do
up,
actually
Jules.
want to have a debate. If anybody willing to like engage on like what the function of government should be.
Just
Of course.
I don't think anyone wants to engage with you, mate.
No,
I see. They're all too. Yeah, I understand Ioma is too scared after getting butt fucked by
Cringy.
Destiny, but it's fine.
I mean, I just don't think we want to engage with you in general about anything.
I'll
Oh, by the way, I'm fucking America too. Wait, let me grift. Let me
Yeah,
grift.
the
Let me
structures of
grift.
government.
You're not allowed to grift on my
Is
podcast.
grifting not
Hold on a
allowed?
second. Did he just bring up me not debating Destiny?
No, I said I understand you're scared after getting butt fucked by Destiny. Those were the exact
By
words I
being
said.
butt fucked by Destiny.
You can't get fucked by
And when did this happen?
That dude couldn't find.
If you don't remember, it was in a Twitter space, I think before the election. Correct.
It was in a Twitter space where I pointed out that he has 3 lawsuits pending against him for revenge porn.
Revenge porn.
That was not the topic you brought up, actually. The topic,
The topic I brought up. That's right. You're right. The topic I brought
What a
up.
beautiful cat.
Right now.
I remember the topic I brought up was his wife leaving him for the dude whose butthole he licked.
That's incorrect.
No, that is true because he actually
the topic you specifically.
He actually talked about how him and his wife both shared this dude, and then his wife left him for that dude.
Huh?
You guys were talking specifically about. You guys were talking specifically.
Look at the camera on realness and like pull a face.
You're right.
That's gross. There you go.
No, literally, because Destiny's wife left him for a dude they both slept with.
That's so gross. Stop being nasty. It's supposed to be a political forum.
He shared his wife with a dude, and she left him for him.
The specific topic you brought up, Older Millennial, was I believe it was the.
Do you see how memorable I am for these people? I was in a Twitter space 6 months ago. Wait, you said before the election? So I was in a Twitter space 9 months ago, and you've remembered it all this time? God, you guys must is me interacting with you like a big deal for you guys? Like, geez.
Well, you ain't for me, mate.
Like, I mean, I this is like a fucking Super Bowl for you guys.
I am your biggest fan. So
who remembers a random Twitter space from 9 months ago? But okay, what was the topic?
Joe, he's got a burn book with you in it, 100%.
For real.
I'm not gonna lie, that is wild.
What was the topic? Yeah, I believe
That's
you were.
what I'm saying.
I
What
believe
is
you were.
your
I believe
topic?
you. Oh, wait, actually, no. Actually, I know for a fact. You guys were debating the classified documents raid into Mar-a-Lago, and I think you said like you're in the military and you know and somebody brought up Biden. Somebody brought Biden also had classified documents in his garage, and then I believe you said that you were in the military and that you know for a fact that anyone in the military who even leaked anything remotely classified would instantly get some sort of punishment.
Yes, because I pointed out the fact that I've had buddies who were in Humvees that were blown up, and they lost the crypto device in the Humvee because it was on fire, and they didn't recover it, and those people went to Leavenworth.
That's
you didn't get to say that before you got dropped.
What?
You were on there for like a total of 5 minutes.
Hold up. What are you saying about the military?
Like, that's cringy. That's a fact. My husband has a clearance. If he were to ever fucking leak anything about the information that he knows, or even just have blueprints or anything be just lost, and you lose chain of custody, he's going to Leavenworth.
Yeah,
going straight up to Mass.
And I would challenge you.
You're right.
And I would challenge you to say that if you think we're fucking wrong, you can just read the UCMJ.
No,
you can also look at public cases of people and actually read what happened, because there are people who get in massive trouble for way less than that.
I misheard it. I'm a military wife of 26 years. I misheard what was said. 100% agree.
I didn't say anything offensive. Don't worry.
No, but
I shouldn't have said anything that triggered
you. You did say something offensive. You told me I got butt fucked by Destiny when I simply pointed out that I actually had experience at this. So I'm just waiting for the butt fucking.
Yeah, but we failed to point out is that Destiny previously in the debate said that he was okay if anybody prosecuted Biden. It's just that the
argument,
the fact that Trump was deliberately almost certainly hiding documents was
okay. But then we
wait. But just to be clear, I am completely uninformed of the Mar-a-Lago raids. So
I also pointed out that Biden intentionally kept the documents as well, because after his interview with Robert Hur, it was proven that Biden specifically referenced that he had classified documents and gave them to a ghostwriter, which is also a federal crime. So again, still waiting on the butt fucking.
You never mentioned that in that. You never mentioned that in the that
Oh
debate.
my God, dude, I'm going to tell you right now, I appreciate you fucking Chris Collinsworth play-by-play in my fucking live from 9 months ago because it was that fucking memorable for you. But I'm not going to take your word for this shit.
Okay, I mean, like, you can rewatch it. We can rewatch it sometime, but.
Wait, you recorded you kept a Twitter space of me for the last 9 months, you fucking weirdo.
It's
we
like
all
the,
goon
it's
to
like
different
the,
things,
Or
millennial.
she
like
had
the-
a burn book.
It's
I
like the
told
wait. I'm sorry. Wait. It's like the
you.
wait. I'm sorry. It's like the 7th video in Destiny's debate playlist of him in the Twitter space. It's on his fucking YouTube channel. I didn't keep recording of it. What the fuck? Excuse me.
So let me just see. So you follow Destiny.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So you like Destiny.
Yeah, I'm in the deli, man. Correct.
Awesome. So how do you feel about his 3 cases of revenge porn that he admitted to?
It was not revenge porn. There
No,
was
it was.
implied
It was.
consent.
He set out videos of him sleeping with women, 2 people that the other person didn't authorize. That's revenge porn.
The court transcript has been released, but from what I've heard.
No. I don't
Wait a second.
I've seen the DMs.
He admitted to it in his DMs, and those DMs are public.
Which is that? Which is that? Pixie did in fact consent to her.
She didn't. She
to her
didn't. That's
being
why she
wait,
sued him.
to her the videos she filmed with Destiny being shared with other partners.
No,
not
she
only
didn't.
other partners that Destiny was sleeping with. Yes, she did. But again, Pixie's insane, absolutely insane fucking legal team refuses to have the court transcripts to a public hearing released, of which one Destiny supporter was actually
because
at
you
the
want
public
a
hearing.
victim exposed. You think is that not crazy to you?
That's a victim blaming, homie.
That's victim blaming to like literally definitionally victim blaming.
It's horrible.
How is this victim?
You're
how is this
asking
victim
that this
blaming?
person expose themselves to the public for shit that Destiny did. She's already been exposed.
They
to the public
already had
thanks
a
to Destiny.
public trial. There is somebody who was at the fucking court case. What are you talking about?
And puberty sets in.
I'm crashing out.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. That fucking
Shout
is
when you
adorable.
know you're
Jesus
wrong.
Christ! I'm gonna
Shout.
fucking
Come
kill
on.
myself.
Cringy. If you're gonna have your gain that high, I need the voice crack to not happen.
Yeah, for real.
It's
dude.
gonna
Like,
happen. You guys
Don't
have to
you
deal
love
with it
it
too.
when
Alright.
people like
Well, then
get
turn the
cray
gain down
cray?
for me, please.
all right, look, I gotta go. We already did the idiot. We did the illiterate, and now we got the squeaker. So I gotta go.
See you later. Love you.
Good night, Joe.
Love you, OM, bro.
You guys have a great night.
You too, dog.
Have a great
Much
night.
love. Much love.
Say something about the Brit.
What about the Brit?
Yeah.
I mean, how consequential are you?
Oh, me, the Brit?
Yeah,
I think I'm very consequential.
I don't know. You don't come up.
Shut your face, Four Eyes. Shut up.
4 eyes. Wow, that's ableist.
You shut up. I don't even care.
Fucking ableist, bro. Anyway, cringy.
Well,
What
you-
else? What else would you like to bring up? That's not philosophy.
He loves me.
Okay, what do you guys think the
He
function of
loves
government should be?
me. I won't offend him.
What do I think the function of government should be?
Yeah.
To protect the American people, at least in terms of the American government.
Okay. Why do you think they should be protected?
Why do I think the American people should be protected? What that's this? What line of questioning is this?
Bloody hell, are you American?
Define. Listen, I need you to define protected.
Who's laughing at me?
I don't know why he's asking literally the dumbest question in the world. Cringy. It's written on the preamble of the
I
Constitution.
mean, bloody hell, have
We
you
don't
got like
die.
Okay, so wait, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, when I say like, what do you mean by protected? Like, I'm assuming you don't just think like the bare minimum the military should exist. Like, I would assume you would be okay if like things like free school lunches for like school children, and
It's
that
not
might
free.
like fall outside of your, huh?
It's not free. Where does that money come
I'm
from?
assuming you would.
I need you to be
Taxpayer?
intellectually honest here. It comes from the taxpayer, so it's not free. I get
Yeah,
really
I was
tired of that term "free." So you want state-funded meals?
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'm assuming like you would be okay if like state-funded meals for like school children, right?
Yeah. I mean, me personally, yeah, I wouldn't mind paying for.
Okay, but like that would fall outside the purview of being protected. So like, what do you think the purpose of government should like actually be?
Well, I mean, you're protecting the interests of the American people by feeding the children.
Okay, so do you think that the interest of the American people was to like enslave like half their population? That should be a thing that should happen, or
that's a dumb question.
Should it be something our government should allow? It's not a dumb question.
It is a dumb question.
Because the interests of the American people can change like from year to year. So like, I don't
Right.
think you want the exact.
The perception of the
American
world
people
has
always do the thing we
changed
do.
over several hundreds of years.
Do you agree like the American people can like believe in some really dumb things at like certain points in time?
I'm sorry, what was it? What did you say?
Like the reason we have a constitution is so that we can't like instantly change things the second popular opinion sways in one way and like screw ourselves over really fucking harshly. So there's some sort of system or legislature that requires like a lot of thought to go into legislation and obviously like super majorities and shit. So we don't just like instantly butt fuck ourselves with like super stupid policies. So like I'm assuming you don't think like the interests of the American people should always be followed. Like that's one of the things the founder thinking of when they implemented things like super majorities.
Do you believe that there are
in the
laws that are in
Constitution.
place right now and acts in place right now that violate the Constitution?
Probably.
What do you mean probably?
Yeah, just give me a nod when you want me to fuck up your live, because I'm ready.
All right, go ahead and fuck it up. Patriot Act, by the way.
Yeah,
But go ahead and fuck it up.
I'm ready for it.
I mean, what are you talking about?
The function of government. What should the function of government be?
I feel like
obviously,
went to London and came
obviously,
back.
the function of government. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. Like, I would say the function of government is to enact policies that increase the quality of life for the and general being of its citizens.
And how would you
what
do
the
that?
preamble of the Constitution says? Like, Cringy, have you ever read
I'm
the
sorry. Wait,
Constitution?
what I think the purpose of government should be has nothing to do with the fucking Constitution, Millie. I'm sorry.
It
Excuse me?
actually does, because everything.
No,
that
it
you
doesn't.
Just,
I said what do you think the function of government
Excuse me, it's my
should be?
turn
This
to
is not.
speak. It's my turn to speak. I know that you and Scratch are on the same like memo of just steamroll the fuck out of everything. That makes you a good debater. Everything that you just listed about the general welfare of the country or its citizens is listed in the preamble of the Constitution. You should probably read it.
Wait. Define Constitution.
True.
All 27.
I just want to
read
know
the preamble.
Cringy,
I dare you, read it. Go on.
Yeah, go ahead, Cringy.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Millie, what does it say on
No,
line 27 of the
read
preamble?
the
of the Constitution?
preamble. Nope, read
No,
the
I just asked-
preamble. I'm not letting you pivot.
No.
Nope, you're not
I'm not
going to
pivoting.
answer my questions with questions. Go ahead and just read.
Read the
Define the
preamble
preamble.
isn't a
What
question.
is a
That's a
preamble?
statement. That's an order.
Yeah, demand. And also, is that a cat?
What is a cat? What is a cat?
Amazing. I'm a dog person.
Define cat.
Anyways, the question of the debate is like, what do you think the purpose of the government should be? Not-
The Constitution laid it out perfectly.
you think the Constitution is completely perfect?
Let me ask you.
The preamble
You
is
think-
perfect and its
You think they're?
message.
Oh,
Can you just
preamble is
read it?
perfect.
Can you just read it, Cringy? Because everything that you just said is already written in the Constitution. So can you just read the preamble, please? Or I'll just have Unrealness pull it up since you refuse to do so.
No, I'm just asking. Like, if I could prove to you that like, universal health care
Still waiting
overall
on
is
you to
quality of
read
life for
it.
majorities. Oh, I'm just asking you a question. If I
don't care
if
about
I
the question that you're
why
asking.
if
I
the
just want
preamble
you
of the
to
Constitution
read the
agrees with me, that's
founding
great. That has nothing to do with the. Okay, please
It has
explain
everything to do
explain
with
its
what the
relevancy to
purpose
my
of the
position.
government
Explain
is.
this relevancy. Wait, no, please explain the relevancy to anything I've said.
Because what you said is, how do you think the government should be out later, the structure of the government or its purpose? And it's written in the Constitution very clearly. So go ahead.
So you
Unreal.
agree with me. So I don't know why you're wanting me to read the
Cringy?
Constitution now. This has nothing to do with it.
Define relevance.
You shouldn't be. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be appealing to any sort. You shouldn't be appealing to any sort of constitution or to like derive what you think the function of government should be. That shouldn't be something you're doing.
I have a preamble right there for you if you want to read it.
Go ahead and read it. Sorry, I can't read because the thing is so condensed.
So condensed is not good enough for you, Millie?
I mean, if you guys, I'm sorry, if you guys don't understand, like when I ask, like, what do you think the
enhance.
function of government should be? I can't help you. It's like if I ask you, like, what is your favorite fucking ice cream flavor, and then you said, well, actually, wait, but actually, if you look in the Culver's menu, it says the majority of the population thinks chocolate ice cream is the best flavor. It's like, okay, it's like
Crincy, are
This
you
has nothing to
are
do.
you
This is
okay?
literally
How
irrelevant.
many
This is relevant.
Addies?
This is
How many Addies did you take before this debate?
Well,
Like,
zero.
Millie,
I
I
did.
just
dead
want to know
ass.
why he
I
has
just want to
this
know why
thing.
you're going 500 miles per hour right now. Nobody's going that fast. There's no need for any of that.
Well, Millie,
We, the
I
people
just
of the
want to
United
Because I
States,
asked you.
are
Wait,
like,
because
does he
because
have
I
we, the
essentially
people
asked
of
you
the
a question.
United States,
Sure,
put the
here,
brakes
I'll
on.
slow down for you.
Holy
I'll slow
shit.
down for
Okay,
you since you
Millie,
can't
Yes,
understand me.
Millie,
just
No, it's
come
okay. I can
pump
slow
the
down.
brakes, okay? In
Millie,
order
Sure,
to
I'll
form
slow.
a more
I
perfect,
think
okay,
he
I'm
has a
just never
picture
going to be
of
able to
you.
finish this. I don't know
Yeah,
why
go ahead,
this
Millie.
is
Go ahead and read
hard
it.
for this live, but
Go ahead.
okay.
Go ahead, Millie. The stage is yours.
All right. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessing of liberty to ourselves, our prosperity, do ordain to establish this Constitution for the United States of America. That is what the purpose of government is. It's laid out in the Constitution.
Okay, so I essentially asked you a question that was I essentially just asked you a question that was like in the nature of what is your favorite ice cream flavor, and you pointed to like the National Ice Cream Union's
Great.
article, which says strawberry is the fucking best flavor of ice cream.
That's because
That's not
I
the
agree
fucking
with the
question I asked you. You
Constitution.
actual ape, you
agree,
baboon,
man.
you fucking window
Because I
licker,
agree
knuckle
with the
dragger. Please,
Constitution.
like when I ask you a question, don't repeat. When I ask you a question about like your
The
personal
answer to your
preference,
question
don't
is
appeal the
that
fucking
the
Constitution.
Constitution already laid it
Don't
out, and
repeal
I
the
Jesus
agree with
Christ.
it.
Constitution. It's crazy.
Did somebody like good trouble in the
On
live?
knuckle draggers now, huh?
Mm-mm.
I think somebody
Not
liked
yet,
good
Jules.
trouble in the live.
Oh
Like, I just
fuck
want to know,
me!
Watching too
Wait,
much
who's
like,
good?
TV.
Wait, ain't no
how
way.
many,
Not
how
get
many
that.
pictures?
Get the guy out of here, please.
How many pictures of Millie do you have in your freaking
Who's in here?
tablet?
I only have a picture of Destiny, no Millie. Sorry.
You only have a picture of
Excuse me.
Destiny. Is it the one with that
Oh,
thing in
no
his mouth?
Millie.
Oh, you mean the dude that had revenge corn where you were victim shaming? That Destiny?
That's crazy.
I've been in here for a while, dude. I've been
You guys
mildly
literally
paying attention
failed
to
to
what you've
refute
been
any of my
saying.
arguments about the case. You guys literally refuse to refute any of my arguments about the case. If I
Define
understand you guys
refute.
all. No, I understand. Like just like Scratch said, you all live, sleep, eat, and breathe on the left side of the bell curve. But I just can't help you with that.
So
If you
let
just
me ask
you don't
you something.
understand,
Does it
or
take,
can't.
Cringy, let me ask you something. Does it take 45 or 47 wet wipes to get the Cheeto dust off your face?
Yeah, we don't want any.
Mm,
We're good.
I'm sorry. I'm not quite understanding. Can you define Cheeto for me real quick?
What are
All right, let's move on. Let's.
That's what I thought,
you have
bitch.
all the dust around your mouth?
Whoa.
No, I did. Although I was eating Cheetos during this time, but I don't have stains, so
All right, we are
you know.
devolving at this
I'm
point.
asking, do you need 45 or 47 wet wipes for yours?
Okay, can we get back to
No,
the debate, please?
All right,
No,
Jules, I'll talk to you in a
swallowed
bit.
so much cum. You have fucking
Davis.
stains in your hair and nails.
Let's see what Doc has to say. Well,
You've sucked so much Trump dick that your fucking lips are stained red.
dude, you have the testosterone of a 13-year-old girl. Shut up.
And I'm still destroying you.
You're not destroying anything. Really, you're not, bro. You're really
I'm gonna
fucking
go
not.
back and host a live and be like, I
But-
destroyed unrealness.
Is that a
Millie.
cat?
Oh my god. I'm so goated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my people, the Taliban, Unfuck America tour, which I'm
Hey,
part of.
You're 30 whole
The
people
Unfuck
if you're
Ameri-
lucky.
The Unfuck America tour basically is just Dick riding Charlie around the country. What a pathetic
It's
movement.
based. We
What a
love
pathetic movement.
we love dick riding people because it's how we do shit.
Oh yeah, we do.
So
we do it
sad.
all day long. Piss off.
So sad.
This is why we dick ride Biden until the very ends of the fucking earth.
Hey Doc, how are you?
How old are you?
Cringy, can you turn around and put your hands up against the wall and hold your breath?
Nah, I'm good.
I thought you said you
I'm
loved dick
chilling.
riding. I was gonna get my peg out.
I mean, how embarrassing that you would come up on a live and say that.
Just a second.
Peg out's crazy. Hold on.
Do it.
On this live.
Get the fuck out of here, kid. Like, say something.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good question. Thank you for asking this. Cringy, have you figured out what a woman is yet?
Yeah, it's an adult human female.
Oh, great. Great. It's fantastic because the last
under
time I
my
asked you,
ontological definition,
I don't care about your
definition of
pseudo intellectual
female,
definition. I don't give a shit about that. That's just a waste of time. That's just your feels. I don't give a shit about that. I care
I
about
mean,
reality.
I understand you guys aren't even like remotely equipped to start engaging in the philosophy of that discussion. So I don't even like feel the need
What
to engage.
philosophy is it? What philosophy are you going to try to insert in basic 7th grade biology?
It'd be an ontological discussion around like
Deviant anthological discussion. Shut
like
the fuck up, dude. Get
around
off,
like
get
the
off the
around
thesaurus,
the
bro. You
categorizations
sound
of
you.
certain
I
words,
understand your
and, like,
attempt to
the
sound fucking smart, but you
conceptualization
really
and
don't. You don't come off as smart. I assure you, bro. I assure you. There's a reason why maybe 20 people fucking watch you. It's unbearable.
I really hope I sound like an absolute dipshit. And
you really do.
Like I am 2 IQ all the time.
You really do.
It's
because
that
your
those are my-
attempt
that's my-
your
that's my-
attempt to
it's my
appear
peaceful-
smart is so disgusting. It's so disingenuous. It just turns people off. Nobody wants to hear you use dumb words because you were able to read it in a thesaurus and then go to the dictionary and then to apply it into any conversation that just for that reason. That's it. I want to look smart. That's all this is. It's so dumb.
I mean, I don't have to use the words. I can just say that. I can just give you the argument, but you still wouldn't engage because you say it's like pedantic or something.
No, shut up. No, it's just dumb, bro. It's not going to get you anywhere. I assure you, it's not. It's not. You come off looking just really desperate.
And it's just odd that you're this old and like can't engage with like the most like simple of like.
I am engaging, but you can't
like,
even tell me. You can't even define or tell me the most simplest things. Like, is this a cat? I know you already answered that question.
I already
My
said
bad.
that's a cat. I even gave you that. I mean, I'm not listening to the fucking
So,
guy.
okay,
who's
when I
believing,
asked you,
like fucking evolution,
when I asked you, I didn't say anything about evolution. I had no point said anything about evolution.
dude, I heard you, bro.
No,
I heard
I said
Scratch
I
ask those
asked
questions. I'm not.
I asked a question. Are you referring to evolution, or were you referring to adaptation?
I'm referring to evolution. Like neo dark.
Do you believe humans came from like a single celled like little microbe in the water? Like what level? So you believe we came from a single cell microorganism in the water?
Yeah, over billions of years of evolution, we adapted to this, or changed. We evolved.
I mean, listen, that's fine. You can believe that. I believe in adaptation.
I understand. No, I understand that you don't believe in climate change and don't believe in evolution. It's fine.
But you don't understand.
It's
listen,
okay.
I don't believe in climate change. I know climate change is very real. Climate's always changing. It's always evolving. It's always going through phases. You believe in evolution?
My bad. I have to like use the big word here. I'm going to use a big word. Don't get triggered. Anthropogenic climate change.
Anthropogenic climate change. Do you think that most climate change is attributed by humans? What is more impactful with climate change? Is it
the current increase in global the current increase in global
Can you explain to me how a catalytic converter works in a car? What is the platinum? What is the plat? It's relevant because that's what contributes to climate change, right? CO2 emissions. You're so well versed in this. What do you think contributes more to climate change? Is it brake dust or is it CO2 emissions from the exhaust of a car?
I don't fucking know.
How does a catalytic converter work? What does the platinum do in the catalytic converter to CO2? What is it doing?
I'm assuming it's through some sort of chemical reaction, it scrubs CO2.
It doesn't scrub it. It stops it from combining to create it. Right. It keeps the molecules separated, so it doesn't create a toxic gas. That's what a catalytic. It's a catalyst. It's basically it's the catalyst process that stops the two molecules from combining and creating a gas.
I should know this. I have to steal those quite often to like keep up with
I'm
my
sorry,
crack
CO.
supply.
Right, you're right. Sorry, I'm way too tired to have this kind of conversation right now. But my point being is that you're speaking on like the main talking points. I get it. Listen, I think humans do contribute to emissions. I believe that it's causing global. Are we in a cooling period right now or a heating period? Chat. Does anybody know?
We're in a heating period.
We're
We're
in a
still
heating
coming
period?
out of an ice age, which is why I think all of this is fucking dumb. We've had 5 fucking ice ages without our existence even being here.
Okay,
So when you're
again, I don't
referencing
want
the
to
fact
hear
of,
whatever like
climate
bullshit. What is
change-
woman
hold
question?
on,
If you don't believe in climate change, I don't
Cringy,
want to hear it.
cringy. I know you're so threatened by what I'm about to say that you feel like you have to steamroll through everything that I say so that you just can feel more.
No, it's just like you guys will
intelligent.
constantly ask like, "What is woman?"
This
and
is
act
not
like I'm
how
not
people
living in
debate,
reality.
Cringy.
You don't even believe
This is
evolution or
not
climate
how
change.
Okay,
Like,
so
you
if
don't
you want to
live in
talk about
reality.
evolution, we can do that, okay? But first, we're going to talk about climate change. Were there 5 ice ages prior to our existence, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so then climate change would be still existent without us even being here, correct?
Yeah,
That's why
I'm
the
talking about
climate change
anthropogenic. I'm
theory
talking about
fucking
if
bullshit
you're
is
if you're
dumb. It's a
actually if
money
you're
grab.
actually this if you're
Regardless of
actually
whatever the
disingenuous,
fuck else you believe,
okay.
regardless, we will still approach into an ice age down the road millions of years. And by the way, the sun is a star. If you thought that Earth was going to stay here forever, you're wrong. So I don't know why we're having this conversation, except the fact that you're not going to live forever and this planet's not going to live forever. Now we can move on to evolution.
Some
So
things
did
don't need to be
Charles
said to
Darwin?
how it's dumb everything you just said was.
Well, either way, Scratch. Are we still gonna?
The
Are
straw
we still
manning and
going to go
misinterpret.
into
I'm
an
not
ice
Scratch.
age?
I'm
Yes or
Scratch's.
no?
I'm Scratch's twin brother, Cringy Lethus. You can see me on
That's so
America
funny
Tour page. And
because
wait,
you
wait, my face
literally.
and below my face is a donate button. So click it.
Okay.
I am Griffin. I love
that
Griffin.
is
Oh my gosh.
crazy.
Copium.
The
Okay, so was
desperation.
Charles Darwin agnostic?
Donate to his ass. Shut up.
I believe he wasn't.
He was.
He totally was.
Also, the
Oh wait, no.
the person that developed the Big Bang Theory was also a Catholic priest. So even people who have developed these scientific theories that you back behind, they also believed in religious construct. So
I don't think that takes away from the validity of the scientific theory.
yeah, humans can evolve, but
And nor does it take away from like
where
the
did
very
humans
strong
originally
philosophical
come
argument
from?
that God doesn't exist. And I don't even think you're like philosophically equipped on like the what does God exist argument. But if you'd like to have it, that'd be fine.
Philosophy is dumb because different philosophers can have different opinions.
It's
that
dumb because you don't
completely
understand it and you
contradict
don't know
each
how to
other.
engage in it.
Philosophy
It's dumb
is
because
fucking
you don't
dumb
understand.
because your philosophy is different from
Different
mine.
philosophers contradict each other? No way. It's almost like different philosophers disagree. That's crazy.
Yes, and that's why it's dumb to even bring up philosophy in the first place. My philosophy is that you're a dumb bitch. Your philosophy is that you think I'm a dumb cunt. That's why philosophy is fucking dumb. You're not getting anywhere with that.
Some philosophies are just like clearly wrong though. So I mean, like we could discuss that, but you don't want to.
You came up with facts.
I just don't see a point in arguing philosophies because it's just a completely subjective matter. It's not really going to get anyone anywhere. So you agree there's bad philosophy, like really shit philosophy?
Yeah, and I think you guys.
So what's
like,
stopping me from saying,
like,
hey,
freedoms.
what's stopping me from saying every bit of philosophy that you've been spewing has been absolute trash? How can you prove that I'm wrong? What is the scientific method of philosophy?
If you could substantiate any of those arguments, like sure you could, but
Yeah,
you
the
haven't.
dumbest
So
philosophy is that men can be women and that gender is binary.
the dumbest philosophy is that you
That's
don't
the
think
dumbest
evolution exists. You
philosophy.
think that there is fraud during the 2020 election, and you think that anthropogenic climate change isn't real. So
Well, Bill Barr did say there was fraud. It just wasn't widespread. So you're wrong about that too.
Yeah, thank you.
okay, I don't understand. Oh my gosh, I need to like.
Are you
I
saying
need to,
there
like,
was
qualify
no?
these
Are you saying
questions
there's no
because you
fraud
actually
at
are
all?
so.
Like, what is your
talking
argument?
points. Let me know.
No,
when you're ready.
no. What I'm saying now. So I apparently need to qualify the fuck out of my questions because you guys are so like mentally slow that you can't even understand or like conceptualize like the implied
dude,
argument.
You're projecting right now. Stop. You're projecting. Truly.
I mean, we just don't understand what you saying, mate.
Who brought the drunk English?
Sorry,
girl in
you're
here?
very quiet.
I mean, like, come on.
Your mic's very quiet, by the way. Whoever's
Girl
talking.
just like owns his ass. You love me, don't you? I'm real good.
I'm just. You know,
I
I'm
don't
just
know what's going on
engaging
with you,
guys.
Sassy.
Just like you're. Huh? Oh.
Sorry, I was just trying to figure out what's going on over there in the other side of the chat here.
Yeah, you shut your face. You know what's going on.
Anyways, listen, Sassy, you've been great. Let's bring Kari in here. I think we talked the other day for like a second. Let's get into some actual fucking topics of philosophical nonsense.
I mean, what you got? How can you even start to like understand your positions if you can't even ground your position like Norwood?
Ground my position on
like
what exactly? What do you mean? What are you talking about? What are you asserting?
Like if I say like universal healthcare is good, how can you even start to ground the position?
Well, I don't believe. Do you believe healthcare is a right, or do you think healthcare is a right?
No, wait. I'm not talking about like the. I'm not talking about like the actual politics of this. I'm talking about the. How can you even determine whether something's bad or good if you don't even know how to determine?
Well, like I don't think you stand on any
that?
business at all. Like, do you think healthcare is a right? Do you think that universal healthcare is a good idea?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I don't think it's a right though.
Definitely think that's a good idea.
You think it's a good idea? Why do you think it's a good idea? Why should my dollars be subjugated to your needs?
Well, I mean, don't you guys say that
Sometimes
we shouldn't be
subjugating
sending
certain
money to
sometimes.
Ukraine and Israel? Shouldn't we be helping? Right?
Wait, what'd you say?
I said, don't you guys run on saying that we shouldn't be sending money to Israel, Ukraine, all these different things, right? So why don't we help Americans right at home? Don't you guys run on saying help
Yeah,
Americans, right?
helping Americans by providing them opportunities, not by giving them everything they want.
That's providing them an opportunity.
Healthcare is
Universal
providing them.
healthcare is providing
What?
an
How is
opportunity.
giving healthcare
That's
providing
not
them
giving them
opportunity?
free money.
It
That's
is giving
them
them free money.
healthcare so people can have access to.
No, you're
what they need.
asking that doctors, nurses, and everyone else in between is forced to provide their services. Yeah, no, and you're
It's not
forcing me. You're
forced.
forcing me to pay for their services to be provided for. That's a bad idea. No,
I'm
That's
just
not forced.
curious,
We already
Kari.
pay taxes. Why can't we have a problem with
Kari,
helping Americans that
have
can't?
you ever used
You know what I mean?
TRICARE Prime?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so you've never experienced American purely government-funded healthcare, government-funded doctors. You've never used that system before.
No, I haven't. My
Okay.
whole family, we
How
all
can
work.
you
So
how can you advocate for a system that one you've never used, and two, not listening to the many people who complain about the dysfunction of the VA and the dysfunction of military hospitals throughout this
because
country?
that's the same problem that you guys have
Millie,
with the
I'm not even
immigrants.
sure.
I mean, that's the same reason you guys sit here and say, "Oh, let's get rid of all the immigrants.
Like literally
We
the
want them out of
dumbest
here,"
shit. Literally
because
the
you're
dumbest
saying that
shit.
they're using our benefits.
they are.
But when
I
it comes to an
called
American and we're saying we want universal health care, you have a problem with that.
because you
That
don't
just
know how
genuinely, that
shitty
shit
the
is
Millie, I'm
quality
not.
this
is.
is why we
Millie,
That's
think
I'm
the
not
you're
even.
problem.
disingenuous. This
You
is
don't
why
know
we
how
think
Millie,
y'all
I'm
are
not
shitty the
even.
quality
disingenuous.
is.
It makes no
Millie, I'm not
sense.
even
Your
sure.
points make no sense.
Millie, I'm not even sure you understand TRICARE yourself. Can you name me the piece of legislation that established TRICARE and the VA?
TRICARE is an insurance company, my guy, first of
Okay,
all.
well,
Second of all, the VA is separate from TRICARE. Third of all, the DoD funds military hospitals throughout the country and military facilities throughout the country. And TRICARE Prime essentially is a referral-based program that anything that you need, you have to go see a military care doctor to get a referral from your primary care physician to go see a specialist. However, what they don't tell you is that you will be calling that doctor for weeks on end without ever getting a fucking phone call back. In fact, fun fact, last week I needed re-upping of my birth
it's not the
control.
question I
Birth
asked you.
control,
This is a
hold
failure to
on,
answer.
cringy.
Can you
Thank
name me the piece of
you. Hold on.
legislation that
Whoa,
established
can you
the
let
VA?
her
Hold
finish
on.
what she's saying?
Hold on, cringy.
Telling you, bro.
For example, right, all I needed to do last week was get a new renewal of my birth control prescription, which is a timely matter. I called for a week, 3 whole days I called the facility. They did not call me back. I fucking marched down my ass to the facility and said, hey, why isn't anybody picking up the phone? I need primary care assistance. I even called my pharmacy and had them fax the facility to ask them for a prescription renewal, which was ignored. Then I went there specifically, said, hey, can someone answer the phone? I need a prescription renewal. They had to then pick up the phone at the pharmacy at the military facility, call my doctor, and my doctor was like, oh, well, maybe you should probably make an appointment. It's fucking birth control. I don't think you understand how dysfunctional it is. People wait 8 months to a year or more for MRIs that they need now.
For someone who uses
Can you name? Wait, can
benefits,
you name me the piece of legislation that established the VA?
I'm
The
going to give
piece
you
of
an
legislation that established the VA, not off the top of my head. I can go look it
Okay,
up
well
for
then why are you talking about it? That's like
Cringy
that
and
sounds like very
Kari.
basic. That feels
This
that sounds like
is
very basic
Why am I
knowledge. That
talking
sounds like
about
very.
it? Because I have
That sounds like
it.
that sounds like very basic knowledge that you should be able to like
This
easily
is
tell
for
me.
Very
cringy
basic
If
and
you're
knowledge.
going to
I
start talk
have
about the
the
VA, you don't even know it.
insurance.
Wait, who is saying
I
my name?
have the
I give zero
insurance.
shits about your. I give zero shits about your insurance if
Because
you
you
can't
don't
even name
know
me
the
piece of
exact
legislation
piece
we're
of
having a debate.
legislation. This is your
Wow,
argument.
okay,
You're
I'll
not.
go
This
pull up
isn't
the
an argument,
legislation.
cringe.
One
This isn't an
second.
argument to point out like the piece of legislation specifically that brought upon the VA to begin with. That's your argument that she can't name the piece of legislation right here and now. That's so gross.
So
I mean,
First
you
of all,
do
okay,
I'll
want to know
okay,
the
okay.
facts,
So,
right?
What the
Unrealist,
fuck?
I'm going to agree with you
You
for
don't
once
want to know facts?
for once in a lifetime. This entire
That's
way,
not
I'll agree with you.
knowing the name of the piece of
there is
legislation
no
is disingenuous.
legislation.
Wait, unrealistic.
There is no legislation.
How
Hold
if
on,
he's
hold
asking for
on.
a piece of factual
He's not.
evidence?
Please
That's
stop.
not
Please stop.
the
Hold on.
name
I
of
know what
something.
you're talking about.
Is not the
That's
point
what
of
I'm
the
saying,
argument,
bro.
Hold
You
on.
though.
never want to back up your
It's not
claim.
the point of the
You just
argument.
want to say
Knowing
all
the
about
name.
feelings, bro.
Can I please
Everything's
answer the
about
question?
feelings with
No,
y'all.
stop.
Everything's about feelings.
That's really
I'm
cute.
going
Actually,
to answer the
No,
question.
it's cute. It's
There
cute.
is no
Yeah, you're adorable.
legislation, cringy, because the U.S. government purchases insurance and then they pick up the tab. There is no fucking legislation for this. The government simply pays for insurance just like any other fucking employer under the ACA,
This
and
is
they
crazy
pick up
how
the
you do
tab.
this.
Wait, I'm sorry.
There
The
is
VA
no
does exist.
legislation for that.
So I'm
This
gonna
is
Wait, I'm sorry.
crazy
give
how
an
you do
example
Wait. I'm
this.
sorry.
really
Wait a second.
quick.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. If I'm correct, the VA does exist as like an entity of
Okay,
like
if you
the
were
DoD.
listening
Cringy, help me out
5 seconds
right here,
ago,
bro.
I
You know a
would
little
have
bit more than me, so help
understood.
me out right here, bro.
Yeah, Kari,
Like,
can you shut up for a second? Thank you. Cringy, if you were actually tracking the conversation, I said very explicitly that the VA and TRICARE Prime are two separate things. They're two separate entities. They are not
Yeah,
the
I
same
asked you
thing.
about the VA. I understand I was wrong about Tracker
I'm
Prime. I
gonna
asked about
give
the VA
you.
specifically.
Hold on. I'm gonna
I'm
give you
glad
an
you can admit that
example.
you don't know what the fuck you're talking
wait,
about.
weren't you saying my name?
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Again. Wait. I may not know what I'm
Cringy,
talking
shut
about.
the
But how
fuck
can you
up
say you know what
really
you're talking about,
quick.
even though you know legislation that establishes the
Can you
VA or
be
even any
quiet?
Because my husband's in the military and I have the
or the
insurance and I've used
executive or like
TRICARE
maybe
Prime
even
and
directed
Can you
funding
be
TRICARE
towards it?
quiet
I
for
don't.
like
Why should
1
we believe anything you say if you
second?
don't know this
Wait, hold
basic
on.
information?
Let her say her point real quick. I want to hear what she has to say.
Basic
I'm gonna give
information
you
is
guys
that
an
I actually
example.
okay, what the fuck does she need up there? What do you want? What
I'm
do you
gonna
want?
give you an example, Kari and Cringy. I am on benefits as of right now, and if everybody hopped on board of getting healthcare benefits, that would be incredibly unfair to people.
How would it be unfair?
It would be unfair because we would not have as much access to the stuff we have
giving
now.
access to healthcare to every single American, the
Okay,
same
so
healthcare plan is that's not fair.
as for someone with mental health conditions, physical health conditions, chronic pains consistently, I can barely make an appointment for myself as of right now, even on benefits. It would be entitled for someone else that does not need the benefits to hop on benefits when they don't
But
need
you
it,
guys
which is
make
exactly why they have a government system
but
that
Trump
uses
made the
your
point
income, that
that he
uses
wants
your
to get
income.
rid of
Shut up for a second. That
he wants to get
uses
rid of
your income.
Medicaid.
Shut up
So
for a second. That they have a system that uses your income to basically say, oh, do you need this or not? If you can provide the income to pay for your own hospital bills, then do it.
man, if
Okay,
our
so
government
Millie,
is
I will admit
already
to you.
funding
Huh?
different
Yeah, Cringy,
things
can you point out to me
that
where I said
doesn't
that I
matter
used
to
the
be
VA?
funded, why shouldn't we all be able to have access to healthcare if our
Because
Okay,
government
you
if
said
you
VA
don't,
and
Cringy, can you quote me?
you said VA
Can you quote me?
and TRICARE. You said VA and TRICARE.
Yes, and I said specifically that I use TRICARE Prime, correct?
Correct. You said VA and TRICARE. You mentioned both.
Okay, so then I would have experience, and thus you didn't understand that TRICARE is insurance purchased by the government.
Yes, I didn't understand that, but I'm asking how can you even understand like the VA?
Well, so first of
How
all,
can
I
you
don't know
understand?
where you
How can you
stand on
understand the
any grounds
organization
to
if you can't even
authority to
point that
tell
the
me
act
that
that
I can't
established
talk
it?
about the insurance that I fucking use.
I'm not making any positive claims. You're the one who's talking about the VA and doesn't know the fucking act to establish it. And okay, Millie, I'll just say this. I understand that I've been a disingenuous dipshit this entire debate, but tell you what, I will stop the second you stop source fucking constantly, stop the second you stop strawmanning constantly, and the second you stop being a disgusting piece of subhuman shit, and being a disingenuous dipshit in every single
What
debate.
the fuck is this? I
Somebody said Kari
understand that
Medicaid
you
isn't
just
going
need to
anywhere.
cope
Okay,
every
buddy.
fucking day
You think
because
so?
you
You better
can't
go do your
debate,
facts.
and this
Go
is the
fact
only
check.
cope that you fucking have. The reason that we source fuck is because sources are important. And I said that I was happy to go look up
No,
the
you ask
legislation
people
for
what
you.
line something is
And go
on,
look up the
Millie. You ask
legislation.
them
I
what
want to actually
line
hear
of the
it.
fucking
Yes, I
of
did
the fucking
because
indictment something
you're
is on.
fucking
You
homeboy.
fucking
Because you're fucking
pedantic
dumbass
asshole.
fucking
Yes.
friend. You're
I am sorry.
dumbass
You
fucking
get
friend.
fucking
Do not
angry
bring
and
up the
triggered
Eric
and
Adams.
whine and cry to second
Yes,
source fucking
yes,
you back.
the indictment.
Debating is
The
so
indictment
childish because all you
matters.
use is
He's
Queen,
not
insult.
Queen,
source
can
I'm
you please
honestly
shut
not
up
his
for 5
homeboy. I
seconds?
don't know
Thank
who
you.
he is. So.
So first of all, the reason why I asked for a line item is because he's claiming that something is in the indictment that is not in the indictment. So when I said I am going to reference these line items, and I want you to point out to me where the charges for the indictment are where you say they are, That's what's important, because you're making a claim that is not substantiated by the actual court documents.
Okay, so Millie, I have a question for you. If somebody asked, if you're having a debate on where the red fern grows, and somebody said it was really sad in that part where the dog unalives, and you said, it's in the last chapter of the book, and you said, can you give me like the page and line number of where the dog unalives? Would you not call that pedantic or source fucking?
No, not
Because
at all.
Scratch said at the bottom of the document.
Yes, and then when I referenced the bottom of the document and I asked him to point out where exactly the charge was that he was claiming to, he could not do it. And
You
could
have
not
Control
reference the
F,
part.
Millie.
And you didn't. We asked you to reference the
Listen,
legislation.
he's
You couldn't.
supposed to be the one that provides the information to back up his claim. When the claim is not
Okay,
in the
cool.
court
I understand that,
document-
Millie. So again, if you're gonna be a pedantic asshole, if you're gonna be like this, and you're gonna ask for like what fucking line some shit is on, I'm going to ask you what act established a VA, and if you can't answer, I'm going to say that you don't even understand what you're talking about, nor have you
First of all,
provided
that's not
enough
what I
evidence
said
to
to
sufficiently
Scratch.
back up your argument.
Yeah, first of all, that's not what I said to Scratch. And I said, one, that I
I
was
hope
happy
you
to go
can. I
look
hope
up the
you can dwell on
documents.
your
Yeah, can you
actions
shut
and change
up?
them.
I
Thank
know
you.
you have
Bye.
main character syndrome and you're just a like major
I hope
narcissist.
you
Oh,
can
there he
dwell
goes.
on your voice and change it.
I can't wait for him to host another live crying and complaining about debating me, because God forbid I ask for a source. By the way, if you ever go debate Dean or Parker, they will ask you for the exact same
don't bring up
fucking
Dean and
thing. So
Parker.
I'm
Don't
just
bring up Dean and Parker.
I'm just giving the same
Don't bring
energy
up
as all
Dean
the
and
other
Parker, bro.
fucking
Do not
debaters
bring
on
up
this
Dean and
app.
Parker. They will shit on y'all.
I
They will
already debated
shit
Dean and
on
Parker.
y'all.
I don't know what the
And
fuck
he
you're talking
shitted on
about.
you. And I'm pretty sure he shitted
Really?
on you. He
Because
dog
Parker,
walked you.
yeah,
He
yeah,
fucking
Carrie,
dog walked you.
Parker didn't
He
know
fucking
that
grabbed you
long-term
by the
bonds are
leash and
not put
fucking
on the interest
ran
rate
you
or the
around.
federal
He
funds
fucking,
rate.
you feel me? Ran you around, bro. Don't ever bring up Parker,
Oh,
bro, or
really? Because
Dean,
I
bro.
dog walked the shit out of
No, you
fucking Parker,
fucking
and he
didn't.
dropped
Show
me
me the
after I
clip.
dog
Bring the
walked him on
fucking
the
clip up. I
ACA.
watch them every fucking day. I'm not even gonna sit here and cap. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be honest. I
yeah,
do
we
that.
know
I watch
you
them every
stroke
fucking
off
day.
to
Yep,
Parker.
yep,
Okay.
I do. I
When
fucking
I
do.
hang on,
I
when I
fucking do.
pull up
I watch
footage,
them all the time.
great,
Pull the
Kari,
fucking clip up of you dog walking him.
listen. I'm gonna bring up footage of Parker making the claim that the federal funds rate is what determines the interest rate on the long-term bonds. When I show you that, will you admit that he's a fucking idiot?
Wait, reset it. My bad. I wasn't listening to you because you were
Yeah,
just
your
saying a bunch of bullshit.
homeboy Parker with the economics degree that